Hazak u'baruch. Good morning to everyone. Be'ez Hashem, Mincha is going to be at 8 o'clock. Please be on time. The learning today is going to be Leirui Nishmat Tzipora Bat Adina, sponsored by Albert Tachalov, David Tachalov, and Ilana Baruchov. Hazak u'baruch to them. Regarding Ilchot Muktze, up until now we were discussing the halachot that pertain to utensils and instruments. Some that are mutal to be used on Shabbat, some that are asur to be used on Shabbat. But nevertheless, the entire category were things that were instruments, and therefore it was less of a problem of muktze regardless. From today and on, we're going to be discussing things that are not instruments, things that are essentially what you would call raw material. Raw material and things that were not fashioned to be used as a utensil are called muktze machmat gufo. Its entity is not a vessel, and therefore it is actually the highest form of muktze, and it cannot be moved in any sense, even for the need of the place or the need of the item itself. What's an example of something that is muktze machmat gufo that is not an instrument? So sand, rocks, branches are examples of such things. What you would say money is an example of such a thing. Beams, a lot of times you have 2x4s, all these types of things. They're not deemed to be a utensil because they haven't yet been formed in the fashion of a vessel. So wood as a branch is muktze. If you take it and you make it into a bowl or a fork or something else, then it becomes a utensil. And therefore, as raw material, it is not permitted to be handled, moved, carried for any purpose, even for its protection or even to utilize it. I want to go ahead and use a rock as a doorstop. I can't decide on Shabbat to take that rock and say it's going to be my doorstop. Why? Because it's muktze machamat gufo. It's the highest level of muktze, since it has not become an instrument, and so on and so forth. With all such examples of things that aren't an instrument, you would not be able to handle and move it on Shabbat whatsoever. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.